times, but there's no amount of times you can go that's equivalent to actually living eKasi, you know. So I had to humble myself as a writer and really understand, really listen to the experiences of the people who live there and try to bring that forth to the country.
I heard that you spent some time also in Davidson yourself, while you are writing the book and going to eKasi and seeing the things. And it might be a different time, but at the time when Akula Jr., it was a time where, in my understanding and what's narrated in the book, it's a time where there was a lot of poverty, and poverty being touched on, there was also a lot of showboating in terms of the lifestyle. And I probably want to bring Junior back in also, talking about the lifestyle that was lived. I mean, because people who would showcase this lifestyle, even though you know your father was working hard before he passed on, your mother was sick, you had to go and live Kakoko for some time. There was a big struggle at that age. Yeah. And I mean, you even lost your brother at the same time. He was very young.
Yeah, it was very tough. Thanks God, I never been in Khanye. Ngena with gangsterism, whereby you cannot judge. For when you were dancing Pantula, and then these guys we end up being Stralamanje spamming goods for Babantu. But I could see my brother because in most those people in my brother, every time exceptionally into Parat is whereby a counselor or community, yeah, those people maybe they will point one person whereby is we want to be in charge of the place whereby the area land corner, and always they used to come to my place if you maybe absolutely somewhere robbery or being going to robberies with the guns and stuff. But means because there was a year whereby I lost 2 friends killed by community in front of my eyes. You understand? And I've survived because of the police. I'm a police whereby you cannot hit somebody like this until he died. They went they pointed each other, and then it's how we survive. Because we hit one of the guy in Chita, a school in secondary school, and it started whereby with this thing Yama show every Friday whereby in a month there was shows with Gacha, and then we drink, swearing each other, we fighting for a stage. It started. You understand? So I've learned if I learned by corner down my brother, whereby it was very difficult. I lost two friends of mine in the same year. The other one was shot summer song, and shot by other female whereby in Nakona semester we and then they didn't go to the police and open up a case. They left, they keep quiet, they keep on in front of me. It's when in Kala now we think more with this, it's a problem because they came to my place twice, they didn't find me. It's when my father, I'm jail with the doctor, whether you stay with me or you leaving, I'm chasing him away here. And then it's when in Kala now no. Because definitely my brother Dave told me it's very, very, if you can check a Boxburg prison, I sometimes go there and speak to those kids. It's Dave told most of the people that at the young age, 15 years, they kill people. So I'm sure you saw in the last 3 years, there was this group of cutting edge called OVN. They were killing people and also cutting their head from David. So the place is very, very, because of, very violent, because of unemployment in Ngaku.
And came a time where the blonde man popped up, where the golden days rised and the money rolled on. You debuted for Kaizer Chiefs from playing development for some time. Coming from this situation, you get your debut and you play your heart out.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the day, but Junior, it's time.
Yeah, it's somebody, memories, bro, comes back. I remember now, Monday, like 18, one of the guy was security, if I see you within car. Now, when I talk about this team, especially where I started, I become emotional. I know I'm very strong spiritually as well. Yeah, physically, spiritual. Yeah, the moment I believe with the talent I should have achieved anything. Because me, I believe if we take turn is like Brazil. You see now Neymar is earning so much money, but there's way more. So you'll end up not achieving whatever it's supposed to achieve. Because I'm a contractor of They will be, if you left PSG now as a superstar, you go to Chelsea, they will give him 10 rand, no longer 100 rand, because they tell him about the reputation. So I've started from nowhere. I started in Kale, it started career in Serase High School. It was high school game, playing a break, barefoot, as a teacher of sports. By that time, there was this school sports every Wednesday. Same Wednesday, the teacher told me that, look, we're gonna go out, 12 o'clock. Can you come for trials? There's B team, there's A team. I went there with perfect. Me, I thought I'm going there to add numbers. And then I went there for trial. I think 30 minutes was enough. The teacher told me that, look, today we're playing at 4. It was a derby. I'm gonna start with you. By then, being a was being a cox. Always I wanted something so that I can be comfortable. And they gave me a good man within the same villa. Yeah, so funny enough, I scored. Okay, fair. After the somersault, when I heard the crowd, because they told me they love football. If they've told me you can go anywhere, they love football. That's why there's tournament. Instead of playing the league, there's tournaments. People want to celebrate players, and people love volleyball. So by then the teacher after the game, the teacher was with it, do you believe this thing can change your life? I said no. I played, lucky enough, there was a tournament called Ghetto tournament starting next week. I was young, man, about 18 in the senior side. Sure. Number 15. Sure. First game we played Herkwan, official. I scored, there was man of the match. One guy truth. By then, man of the match being motivated, there was no money, schools and stuff. A trophy. A plastic trophy, but it was motivating. That's why I'm emphasizing with these players that can they play for a patient. Everything will come. For me, that's why I'm on Pola. I work under football, but when I choke, I become emotional. Because it's work, but they need to enjoy. Make these people want to watch them every week. So, in Tiaman, I took the first game, man of the match scored 1-4-1. Second game, I score again. Third, I score. Fourth, I didn't score. It's 5,000 semi-final. Semi-final, we played Sagma penal, we won, and then we went to the final. Penet Meklomapun, the one who took Chabuma Shao, a brother from another mother. Yeah, Chavisos Kapimalansi, brother from another mother. Pauline Danya, a legend, was a Castan. Clement Mazibu, Tanta Coupe. Dave Jones is like Brazil Giovanish. Michael Gambu, went to France. The list goes on. So much fun. He took so many players. He told me that, look, he brought the boots. A Reebok, cheese was sponsored by Reebok. Is the boots for you? Yeah, by then, anything was fine for me in terms of fighting. I was not choosing. The background, I could eat before any time, but obvious specific food, whereby if they eat whatever, I must eat. I mean, I'm done. After all, I'm a champ. And the situation may be on. Okay, just pan up, but not the way. So, Makubi said, look, there's a boots. I heard about you. Please enjoy. I'm here to watch you. But I was wondering why he was wearing Kaizer cheese top. Very beautiful. You asked Kaizer cheese get dress code in Zimmer.
Tema boys. The Tema boys.
Why not get proper structure? You see, sometimes they wear Nike, but I think in advance. How honestly, I train with sometimes with Kara.
Yeah.
6 months, you take the metro.